Hello there, welcome. So the warmest place in the whole house is there. So that's Poppy, the mom, and then Xena and Jig, the two puppies. So they're joining me today. So come lie on your back. So come settle in. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, and just draw your lower back down and flatten into the floor. And then arching and feeling into your body. So every 28 days, we have a different doorway into our practice. So this one, we're starting with the arching and the pelvic tilt. Last one, we started in the child's pose. The one before that, we started standing circles. It's like this sense of, what does this doorway enter into as a practice? So just notice for you, starting with the pelvic tilt, and then coming into rocking your knees from side to side. What does this set up for you in your practice? How does this build an awareness or a presence in your body as you do this? So noticing sensations. Noticing the feeling of the sides of your body, the sides of your belly, the sides of your hips. And then all the way back up to center. Nice. Squeeze your right knee up onto your chest, hug it in. Nice, change. And draw the left knee up onto your chest, hug it in. And bring your foot to the floor. Nice. Bring your right foot to rest on top of your left knee. And then you can either bring your hand lightly to your thigh, your right hand to your right thigh, and you're just going to move your right knee forward and backwards. And you're just noticing, how do you open out into the thigh, the hip, but no discomfort in your knee. So you're just rocking your right knee forward and backwards, and your ankle is staying on the left knee. Forwards and backwards. You can bring your arms beside you now that your leg knows that movement. And just feel that. What do I feel when I do this? For me, there's something in the side of my hip, something in my inner thigh. I can feel my knee working. My belly is stabilizing. Notice what happens for you. Push your elbows into the floor and rock from side to side. As you rock, notice what happens. The feeling of your body. One side, then the other. It's very different shapes in the body. One side, for me, feels like an arrow going over towards the left, and then towards the right, it feels like a fan. Notice for you. Nice. Squeeze your left knee up towards you. Let that pull the right knee in. And just pause there. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your eyebrows, breathe down into your belly. Nice. And then lower your left foot to the floor and change. Bring your left ankle to rest on top of the right knee. Bring your left hand to your thigh and just open your knee away from you. My left foot is active. And so keeping my left foot active really protects my ankle, also protects my knee. It's really strong into your left foot. When your thigh can really feel that opening from the push of your hands, then bring your hands beside you and continue to do the movement. Feeling your inner thigh. The places that I feel this hip are different. I feel it more down into the thigh and the side of the knee. A little bit more into the belly. Slightly into the ankle as well. So just notice for you what you feel as you do this. Nice. Stabilize your elbows down and rock from side to side. How do these two shapes differ in sensation? How is that in your body? Nice. Come to center and now lift the right foot off the floor and let that draw your left leg up towards you. Your left ankle is resting there, and just take a deep breath down into your belly. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your eyebrows, and just feel the length into that left buttock. And the strength of your ankle, the strength of your knee. Nice. And then bring your right foot to the floor, left foot to the floor. Super cool. Stretch your right leg long. Hold on to your ankle or your thigh or your calf and just pull your leg down towards you. Nice. And then lower your leg down so that it floats just above the floor. Bend your knee. Squeeze your knee towards you. Stretch your leg long, pulling it down. Just a gentle pull, a steady pull. And then lower your leg down until it floats just above the floor. Bend your knee and draw your knee up onto your chest. Nice, change. And draw the left knee up towards you, squeeze it in. And then stretch the left leg long and pull it down towards you. Where do you feel this? How do you feel this? Lower your leg down straight until it floats just above the floor. Bend your knee, draw your knee up onto your chest, squeeze it in. And then stretch your leg long, pull it down towards you. Lowering it down. And then squeeze your knee up onto your chest. Squeeze both knees up onto your chest and just rock from side to side. And then roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. I was feeling that. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Last movement on the floor. So either come into happy baby pose. That's where your palms are resting into the soles of your feet. If that's not available, then bring your hands to your ankles. If that feels too strong, then bring your hands to the backs of your knees. Your knees are over your shoulders and your feet are over your knees. And just settling in, dropping your shoulders down, widening into the pelvic floor. Drop your breath. Nice. And then just rock from side to side. Feeling, sensing. How do you stop yourself falling over? It's a very important question in this pose. How do I stop myself falling over? Something in my shoulder blades does something. Something in my belly and my thigh does something to stop me falling over. Something in my neck and jaw helps me. So notice for you the connectivity of your body. What stops me falling over? Nice. And then bring both feet to the floor and roll all the way over to come all the way up into your cat pose. So rounding your back, tuck your chin under, looking towards your belly button. Arching your back, lift your chest, look forward. Rounding your back, tuck your chin under. Arching your back and looking forward. Nice, come to neutral. So earlier we brought our right ankle to our left knee. So we're going to do the same thing here. So lift your right knee forward and then bring the right foot across the front of the left knee. And then have your knee on the floor. So I've made a figure 4 with my right leg and my ankle is resting in front of the left knee. And then come into your cat pose again, rounding your back and arching your back. And this should really change how your buttock on the right is working, how your spine on the left is engaging. How do you feel this as you arch, as you flatten? Nice. And then just lean a little bit from side to side, look over your right shoulder, look over your left shoulder. And what does that do in your body? Right shoulder. When I look over the right, it's a much stronger stretch than when I look over the left. Just feel that. Right and left. One more time. Right and left. Nice, change. Bring your left foot in front of your right knee. And then rounding your back. If you do need to come down onto your elbows, you can in this pose. Rounding your back and arching your back. Rounding your back and arching your back. Always come down onto your elbows if you need to. Rounding your back and arching. And then look over your right shoulder. That's pretty easy this time. And then look over your left. And I'm like, ooh, how interesting. Feel the difference. Look over your right. And then look over your left. And feel how there's a total difference between one side and the other. Noticing that in your body. Where do you feel that? How do you gauge that? As you rock your head from one side to the other. Nice. Bring your knee back. And then bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Lift your hands off the floor. Roll your wrists into a big circle. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Bring your fingertips to the floor or bring your fists to the floor so you're higher with your arms. And then rounding your back into a cat. And then arching your back and looking forward. So you're trying to do the cat pose again. And really feel it, not only in the chest, but really into the lower back. Rounding your back and arching your back. One more time. Rounding and arching. Nice. Rock a little bit forward. And then stretch out through the front leg. Rock forward. Stretch out through the front leg. One more time. Rock forward. And stretch out through the front leg. Super. Both knees together. Left foot to the outside of the left hand. Take your hands off the floor. Roll your wrists. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Come up onto your fingertips. And then rounding your back. Arching your back. Rounding your back. Really feel that your lower back and pelvis is included in the movement. Rounding your back. Arching your back. Nice. Rock your knee forward. And then stretch out through the front leg. Rocking forward. Stretch out through your front leg. One more time. Rocking forward. Stretch out through your front leg. Super cool. Both hands to the floor. Step back into your downward dog. And just have a bit of a connective wiggle. Just feel all the information as it comes to you. How do you engage with your body right now? Pull your heels down, rise up onto your toes. Pull your heels down, rise up onto your toes. One more time. Heels down, rise up onto your toes. Nice. Step the right foot forward between your two hands. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle and then pull both elbows back like Lawnmower. So you're really drawing your elbows back. And then reach both hands forward to reach as far forward as you can. Just feel that. What's the maximum distance you can touch the floor? Pull both elbows back, really drawing them back. Feel your elbows pulling back. Your elbows are moving towards each other. And then reach both hands forward, reaching out as far as you can. Bring both hands to your knee and slowly rising up. Keep your hand on your knee, bend your front knee a little bit more and stretch into your back leg. So you're super long into the back leg and your baby toe edge of your foot is down onto the floor. And then draw your belly back and bring your forehead down to your hands. And then lift your chest and look up towards the ceiling. And draw your forehead down to the backs of your hands. And then lift your chest and look up towards the ceiling. One more time. Forehead down to the back of your hands. Lift your chest and look up, and then reach your arms up and open through your chest. Nice. Bring your hands all the way down. Step back into your downward dog. Find the length of your legs, of your arms. Nice. And then step your left foot forward between your two hands. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. And from here, oh yes, pull your elbows back like a lawnmower. Both elbows back, pull your elbows towards each other. And then reach your fingers forward, let them touch the floor. Pull your elbows back, drawing them back. And then reach your fingers forward, let them touch the floor. One more time, pull your elbows back. And then bring your hands to your knee. Push your hands into your knee. And rising up, bend your front knee a little bit more. Engage into the baby toe side of the back foot. Nice. And draw your forehead down towards the back of your hands. Rise through your chest and look upwards. So really mobilize your spine. Forehead down to your knee, back of your hands. Rising up, arching your back, looking upwards. One more time. Forehead down to your knee. Rising up, looking up. Reach your arms up, lengthen. Find the stretch of you, the depth of you. Nice. Bring your hands all the way down. Step back, downward dog. Nice. So bend both knees and then turn your toes over towards the left. And then bring your right bum all the way down to the floor and end up so that your knees are bent, your right hand is on the floor, and you're turned towards the left side of your mat. And then swing your left foot behind you so that you're in zigzag. So now my right leg and my left leg have their own space, and my right foot is near my left knee. And then from here, draw your elbow towards your left knee, left elbow, left knee. And then swing your left hand forward and your left hand back, left foot back. Elbow to your foot. And then swing your foot back and your hand forward. Elbow to your foot. That direction kind of thing. Swing. One more time. Elbow to your foot. Swing. Nice. Bring both knees together. Just pausing there. And then open your left knee up and then drop it down. Open your left knee up and then drop it down. One more time. Open your left knee up and drop it down. Nice. Bring your left foot to the floor and sit up. Reach your hands forward, as far forward as you can. So my left foot is standing, my right leg is resting on its side, and now I've reached over that right leg and I'm reaching out as far as I can forward. Pull your elbows back into double lawnmower. Reach your hands forward, drop your head down. Pull your elbows back, double lawnmower. And then reach your hands forward, drop your head down, and really wiggle down a little bit deeper. How would you find your ground here? Your left bum is in the air, your right thigh is on the floor, and you're really trying to bring your belly a little bit closer to that right foot. Yeah, I won't tell you that joke. Coming all the way back up. Bring both hands to the floor. Come back into your cat pose. Nice. So from here, push back into your downward dog. Turn your toes towards the right side of your mat. Bend your knees. And then sit your left bum down onto the floor. So your knees are more or less on top of each other. And your left hand is on the floor. So then draw your right elbow towards your foot. And then reach your right foot behind you. Keep your knee bent and reach your right hand way out. And then back and forward. I just feel like they move together. Your foot and your knee come together. Oh no, your elbow and your foot come together, and then they reach out. Just feel that. Squeeze. Reach. One more time. Squeeze. And reach. Nice. Bring both feet on top of each other. And then clamshell. Draw your knee up. Drop it down. Draw your knee up, drop it down, and draw your knee up, drop it down. Bring your foot to the floor, and then sit up. Bring your hands forward in front of you. Drop your head down, and just feel that in the body. How do you reach as far forward over that right foot, thigh, calf? Pull both elbows back into double lawnmower. Reach your hands forward. Both elbows back. And forward. Nice. Coming back, stretch both legs long in front of you. Just rub out into your knees. And then whoosh down your legs. Start at your thighs and squeeze all the way down as far as your feet. Squeeze all the way down as far as your feet. Nice. Squeeze down as far as your feet. And squeeze down as far as your feet. Nice. Just take your right foot and look at the sole of your foot. And bring it back. Take your left foot and look at the sole of your left foot. And bring it back. Bring your right foot out towards the right and try and look at the sole of your foot that way. This is the, do I have chicken poo on my foot? And coming back. And then I'll just check the other one as well, just in case. And coming back. Draw your right knee up towards your chest. Bring your fingers to the sole of your foot and try and look at your big toe as close as you can. So you're squeezing your knee up towards your shoulder and you're really bringing your nose down to your foot. Go, how is my toe? And then the other leg. Draw the left knee up towards your chest. Hold on to the foot and then squeeze your knee as close as you can. Can I see my toe? And stretch your leg out long. Nice. Come into a cross-legged position. One hand to your chest, one hand to your belly. And just feel the life as it moves within you. Feeling the movement of your heart beneath your hand. Movement of your breath beneath the other hand, perhaps. Let your neck be long and open your eyes if you wish and turn your head towards the right and just wiggle your toes as you do that and find something shiny. Something that's reflecting light. Keep wiggling your toes, bring yourself back to center and then turn your head to the other side. Finding something reflective. It's amazing how much reflections there are. And then back to center. Nice. And then what are you grateful for today, day 15? What are you connecting to as your thing of gratitude, your place of gratitude in your life right now? Nice. So you can either stay there or come lie on your back or come into a child's pose. And then just be in a sense of wellness. And so it's not like, oh, think happy thoughts or imagine something. It's actually go find something right now. Could be the feeling of your yoga trousers or the feeling of your hands on your body, the warmth of the fire, the sound of a distant cello. Who knows, just find the things that resource you in this moment, the things that just bring you wellness right now. And you can feel them in your body. Nice, guys. How wonderful. So you can stay there if you're lying on your back. Just rest, enjoy. If you're up and about, then have a wonderful day. And I shall see you all again tomorrow for another wonderful installation of Connect. Thanks, guys, for joining me. And I'll see you tomorrow.